Uh-oh, the welder gifted a tier 1 sub to Remnant of the Moon. Welcome. You are subscribed now, and you now get to lick the devil. There you go. Boom. So I've just been sketching most of this stream, but I'm really digging it. Yeah, for sure, man. That's what it's, like I said. And I hopped on about March. I started watching Alex Pardee's stream, and yeah, it actually was kind of cool when I found a few other streams, whether it's variety or whatever, but I would put them on and just paint to them. And even just doing that before I actually started streaming myself would just increase productivity. And I don't know, it was just cool. Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you, Welder, Black Metal Welder, for spreading the love and the subs. There's the Stay Hydrated bot. Perfect. But it's not telling me anything.
I mean, it popped up.
Jerk. I got coffee. I'm good. I got a dehydrant. Ooh, is this on camera? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I always feel like I'm painting something and the camera's like aiming over that way. Like it's looking around. Like, I don't really give a fuck about filming Sean painting.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh. There we go. These more look like veins up in here. A little hatching. It is saying type remote hydrate. I don't want to. I'm here to paint, not type. That's why I'm talking to you guys, so that bot can fuck off. It has one job to do. So let me know when I will die from dehydration. There we go. Oh yeah, we can do a bunch of little doohickeys coming out of here too. All right. Let me get this top leaf. So if I finish this tonight, then tomorrow we're going to have to brainstorm the caterpillar who will be making sandwiches at a sub shop. I will be taking orders for your subs, your sandwiches, and then maybe we'll put them together into one mega sandwich that he's making for some crazy customer. The hare too, the white rabbit. I want to do a white rabbit one for the pipeline. So if we have any ideas on what normal day job the white rabbit would have. I mean, he's always late. He's wanting to be punctual, but not very. So I am open to suggestions as to what we should do with the poor rabbit. Yeah, you get to help with the concept, Remnant of the Moon. I'm just going to call you Moon. White Rabbit could be a bartender. That's right. I'm late. Hurry up and fucking order. No, you're not getting a Red Bull vodka. Because that's just absolutely horrible. He could be an Uber driver. Oh, that's awesome. And just have the customer, you're late.
Always late.
That is awesome. But he doesn't drive for Uber. He drives for... We're going to have to come up with a company name. I like the Uber driver. That is amazing. Why didn't you rate me 5 stars, you bitch? An Uber driver. Oh yeah, even worse. Lyft. No. What's to call it? Let's come up with something. X Chatter X. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for popping in and joining the madness. White Rabbit Pizza delivery. That'd be cool. How about White Rabbit Pizza and Uber? So like your pizzas are always cold because he picks up a passenger. Maybe that's how he fucks it up. And then the passenger steals the pizza, or I don't even know how to convey that in a painting. You know. That's a comic. Pizza. That'd be sick as hell. All right. Uber kind of did it. I think everybody got on board with that one really quick. But maybe he's just driving around in circles. You're like, I'm over here. I love it. Remnant Moon. Yes, you do. Concept.
Uber driver, every stoner Uber driver I know is a DJ.
Oh yeah, Sugar used to drive for. So yes, Remnant of the Moon. The welder, Nana Kisi, came up with the concept of this. So yes, I am all for people jumping in and helping out with brainstorming the concept. So, and that was amazing. You know, or he'll give you the delivery guy for the Chinese restaurant that the Cheshire Cat works at. Excellent. Oh, we could tie all these guys together. That would be insane. So does the caterpillar now have to work in the Chinese restaurant as the cook? He's got like 7 woks in his hand, and it could be possible. That'd be detailed as hell if he had like chow mein on his head, and I could actually do each and every little noodle just hanging off. I think detail-wise, that'd be really cool. In fact, that'd be a really cool drawing because I could have this Cheshire Cat, a smaller version of him, on the dashboard of the White Rabbit's car, or like a hood ornament. That'd be sick. Yeah, he's a hibachi chef. Oh, should he work at Benihana's? He's one of those guys. Benny fucking Hanna? Wolf of Wall Street? That was the best part. Outside the Quaalude thing. He's like Rocky Aoki. He's the caterpillar. Caterpillar chef, hibachi chef. There you go. All right. We're getting there. Yeah, we can move on from the sandwich shop. I wasn't married to the idea. I mean, it wasn't until you guys started saying shit, and you know, like I said, we could do that. And then we can incorporate, like maybe he's making turtle soup with some orchids floating in it, and then yeah, the delivery driver has like this cat. The White Rabbit has it on his dashboard next to like a little maybe cracked out, like more of like a meth Hawaiian little hula girl. Like,
Hawaiian girl missing her teeth.
He's like, I'm late. She's like, I'm on meth. Yeah, he could be sitting on the mushroom as a stool, you know. Hell yeah. Or just pulling mushrooms out of his butt and using them in the, like, in the dish. No, and he's got to have a hookah. So maybe he's not necessarily the world's fastest hibachi chef. That'd be great. All right, so we got a meth head hula girl, Cheshire hood ornament. White Rabbit is delivery. God, and you know, for a party that we throw, we gotta theme it to this. Like Sugar and I used to throw nightclub parties. All right, the Gimp cheered 5 bits for butt mushroom.
3 cheers for butt mushroom.
Woo! 5 cheers for butt mushrooms. Hip hip hooray, hip hooray, hip hooray, hip hooray. But yeah, Sugar and I used to throw these nightclub parties, and we would theme them all. And I've told the story, I think, about cutting the girl open and giving birth to the pig baby on Halloween and all this shit. But we could do a themed party. Welcome to the Alice in Normal Land Chinese restaurant. That'd be awesome. The VIP area, like we could have VIP service where we'll pick you and a group of friends up and have like the party bus being driven by a white rabbit. With the meth head hula girl like being like your servant inside, like, hey, I just want to tell you guys where you're going. Anybody got $1?
That is fucking brilliant.
Oh, that'd be great. I would go to that party. And we could rent a Chinese restaurant or, yeah. Oh, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
Let's try and pitch that to a few Chinese restaurants. So we want to do a party and we want to bring in some meth heads. I mean, just one, dressed like a Hawaiian. There we go. Oh, yeah. Or we could turn a nightclub into a Chinese restaurant. I mean, that'd be, you know.
We could just have a Chinese restaurant cater a buffet.
Yeah. Chinese restaurant, cater to a club. That way I don't have to worry about, you know. Food's easy to bring in, but hooking a sound system and all that shit up at a Chinese restaurant and making those logistics work. Food you can fit anywhere.
Yeah, if it's catered, you don't need that followed
Health code.
Rules about cooking and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, like more. I mean, there's certain amount because it's still hard.
Yeah.
But they'll have certain things that like things and shit.
That would be fucking amazing. And we'll have that band that wrote that song, I Think I'm Turning Japanese. They'll headline. And if we could get Steve Aoki there, not because he's a good DJ, but because his dad owns Benihana's. Oh, that'd be awesome. Be like, oh, we don't want you to actually spin because you suck nuts, but could you hang out? Could you be the cook? The vapors, that's it. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Rent out
P.F. Chang, that's right.
That is not the same.
And they have a gluten-free menu.
That's
No.
a non-Chinese
But it's just as bad as Benihana's. So, like,
I suppose so.
but you'd have to hire staff from there, you know, so they have that really bad corporate waiter training, you know, like how they talk down to you but nice. You know. Oh, the best would be like, what was it? I forgot the Chinese place in San Diego that I used to eat at all the time, but this guy was hilarious. He would make just a rad host. He'd be like, you want regular water or Chinese water? And like Chinese water was bottled water. It was like better. I'm like, what? He was amazing though. He was
I love watching chat when it happens because I have no idea sometimes what people are reacting to exactly.
Oh my God!
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what is that even?
Is that about Chinese water, Steve Aoki, or P.F. Chang? Yeah.
That reaction to it.
He's like all of the above. or he's driving and he just dropped the cigarette butt in his crotch and now his like dick's on fire. Yeah. He's not actually reacting to chat. You know?
He should be like chatting it to us
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and then he takes the time to text it. Oh my God. We got all you figured out.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Texting, smoking, and driving is bad.
Don't be watching Sean live painting while you're driving.
Yeah, right. I'm a dispatcher, not a driver. That's right. Oh yeah, and those are the big rigs, huh?
Oh, that's really his job. That's hilarious.
That's great. Dude, and we're gonna, okay, all right, here we go. And we're gonna bring you guys into this party, okay? The welder, you're gonna weld shit. You're gonna do a live performance piece. And the dispatcher, you're gonna be like, just walking around with a megaphone. Excuse me, can you go over there? And just like, yeah. Yeah, I need you to dance. Just start yelling at people. We're gonna take all your current jobs and make them cool. Make them very cool.
Make them part of the show.
What do you mean you didn't arrive at the dance floor on time? With only half his load. Get the fuck on the floor. This club's so aggressive. I love it. Yeah. New York's hottest club is get the fuck on the dance floor. We'll get Stefan there. Oh, that'd be awesome. And I've been painting. So we finished up the orchid up here. All my schizophrenic minds, I have finished up the orchid. I think I'm going to detail this out, and then we'll get to the, what did I say we were going to do next? Oh, the eyeballs.
Here it is. Oh, totally just dropped.
No shit. So this is Sugar's experimental noise band from like 35 years ago.
It's from 2001, actually.
2001.
Like literally a handful of days after in Rhode Island.
Okay, so click that link, and you get to see it.
It's abrasive as shit.
It's very abrasive. So make sure you're at work with the speakers turned up and your boss within 3 feet. My coworker likes your sweet tooth concept. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll bring that artwork on. I'll probably forget it, so just keep reminding me, and one day it'll align where I remember that you guys reminded me to bring the sweet tooth concept art on. So, because it is some pretty foul shit, and I love it. Is this it?
No, I'm not playing it.
Oh. He's like,
They have the link. If they want
okay.
to see it, they can look at it.
Hey, quit dropping links in chat, dude.
But it's literally a similar but different version of people walking around with megaphones telling people what to do in the
nice.
show.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Your drink sucks. Get a real one. You know?
It was okay. So it was at like a teen punk like safe house type place.
Oh, geez.
But where they had punk shows, but it was specifically for girls.
Okay.
And we were on a tour with 10 other bands. And we did the entire show. What each band got 5 minutes or less to perform.
Jesus. That's like a 50-minute show?
It was like, yeah. Well,
I mean,
there
of music.
were a couple other local bands that performed, but all the bands that were on tour were all experimental noise bands.
Oh.
You didn't want to listen to that shit for more than 5 minutes. And 30 seconds was fucking enough for most of them.
So Sugar started off his music career playing halfway houses for the criminally insane. But you got to start somewhere. He tried out for Mr. Rogers, but got rejected. But that's okay. He's still our neighbor. No. Wow, that sucks. Yeah. But he's right. Experimental noise, you know. Small doses.
What song? The video?
like when we played, what was it? Little Cockpaw or little something on earlier. It was it's little something something. Yeah. We just small doses.
Oh, it's time for.
What are we doing?
God.
Oh, let me see. Let's show off. It's time for more Grape God. Man, I love this stream. Grape God from Wowweed. It's like a Ren and Stimpy weed company. Is this? We gotta take a smell. Woo! Yes. Oh, I think a fly came out of it. That was weird.
A fly came out of it?
Something flew out of it. I don't know.
Really?
It looked like it. I went to close it and something flew in front of my eyes and.
It's a big fly that I've been trying to kill.
Yeah, there's a big free horsefly with every gram. Gimme. Pork! Pork's on! He just wants the weed. You savage. He only logs on when we're showing weed off. And then when we don't give it to him, he leaves. What's up, Pork? Welcome. I would update you on what we're talking about, but it's all over. Just jump in, dude. It's all over the fucking place. If you talked about like a Sasquatch blowing a turkey, you'd fit right in. That would probably just meld beautifully with whatever we're talking about. It's all these guys. It's not me. You know. It's all these guys. I'm trying to. Dude, I'm trying to just have a nice, quiet, educational stream about painting. And these people. Oh, you've been lurking for a while. Okay, all right. So you know what we've been. You know what we've been talking about. But when you heard about the punk rock school for girls, that's when he jumps in and you know. I gotta talk. Good stuff, man. I was last time I tuned in, you had the mic off. It was work mode. That thing was looking dope though. So love the new piece. Quite educational, but we fucked it up. I didn't say what you were getting an education in. By the way, don't eat or do anything at PF Chang. Oh, no.
Stay away.
We would burn it down before we ever ate there or whatever.
PF Chang's is like the non-Chinese food of Chinese food.
Yeah, PF is like stands for pretty fucked, you know.
Pretty fake.
Pretty fake Changs. Oh, what the fuck was that? That ink was just dancing. Woo! It was out of my control.
That's Spot Elkage City. That's who we need to have.
Yeah. But they have a gluten-free menu. Pretty fucking gross. There you go. Yeah. I think they have that Gardein shit too on their menu, or it's that fake meat stuff. They cater to everyone, dude. They want everybody to be changing. The Wang Chung.
I live off gluten. Me too, man. Me too.
I'm a doughboy. Yeah, I am not gluten-free. I don't get it.
I use gluten-free flour in the gluten pasta that we had last night.
What was that? Oh, someone peek in the door? Who's out there, damn it?
Did they?
I don't know. It looked like it. We are being incredibly loud, and the neighbors... Oh, okay. I inject gluten. Nice. I was a gluten junkie. Nah, leave it open. It's hot. I mean, the cool air feels good, you know.
Somebody is over
Yeah.
in their driveway.
It's so hot in here.
Paying attention at all.
No, that's fine. They know I'm weird
They're
anyway.
throwing their own party.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know it.
Awesome piece, man. Smoke a bowl for me. Back to ninja mode. You got it, Pork. Thanks for popping in. Sugar will smoke a bowl for you. And if you're still on later, I'll pop in and I'll rage you or whatnot. Devil, 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 devil.
I've already smoked like 3 or 4 bowls.
Yeah, he's already smoked 3 bowls for you. He's like, Pork's here. I got to get fucked up. Oh, what are we doing? All right. Sweet. Making progress. I dig it. I want to do a die-cut sticker of this. This would be, like, that would look good on my back window of my electric shaver SUV that I had to buy because I have a family and I got to look respectable, right? I cruise around in my motherfucking minivan, though.
That would be dope if you could get that.
I'm going to get Kai to vector around it. He'll cut it. Even when I put the background in, he can maybe chop these off. He can just do around the orchids and whatnot. So, smoke 10 then. But yeah, smoke 10.
Oh, done.
He's been smoking since 10. Way done.
Since I was 10.
Yeah, since he was 10 at
That's actually a total lie.
11.
I didn't even start smoking until I was like 24.
I had my first beer 2 months before my 21st.
Yeah, I didn't drink until I was like.
I think people who drink and do drugs early, like, they do it wrong. There's just something about trying to catch up with the world that makes you just an obscene user.
You know, a lot of my friends that did do that type of stuff early
Yeah.
are all not doing very interesting shit now.
Yeah, because you're older. You can control that shit. You know what to get out of it. You need a little weird with it. You need a lot of weird with the normal. And the way this world's going, like, the more weird. Let's do it. More weird.
I also don't feel all, like, weirded out by what's going on in the world either. Like,
I'm busy, so I don't give a shit.
I don't have the trauma.
Yeah. I don't watch the news. I mean, I got friends in Reading at that forest fire. That's the only thing I give a shit about is their safety. Everybody else, like, I don't. Ugh.
Alright, here we go. I'm having an edible for Pork.
Alright, well, we'll tell Pork later. Yeah. Sugar's eating an edible for you. He's eating an enema for you. Oh, yeah, look at that blue. Contrasts nicely with that orange. Well done, Blue, well done. We'll keep you on payroll. There we go. And I think this, there we go. A little thick. Blue is a little thick. And this one. Like I said, go over the black line, no problem. I'm going to go back over it again when I touch up the eyeballs. There we go. If I can just hit it with my finger. And then take a little bit, just kind of blot it. Easy way to shade without shading. I don't know if that showed up on camera at all. Okay. Damn ear. Where's that color? Yellow ochre. Right at the moment you say that.
Yeah.
Starting to sound good. Okay. Let's get old kitty cat's ear in that I forgot. We're not all perfect. Quit putting that kind of pressure on me.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that just made the painting. It was all wrong.
It was all wrong. What did you do?
I forgot the right ear on the cat, or left, depending where you're looking. Oh, for sure. Thanks for popping in. Glad to have you. Glad to have you part of the crew now. Hope to see you pop in again. Have a good night. Woo. And yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my Monday through Friday 9 p.m. schedule. As I'm slowly finding out with all the new shit I'm taking on, this is kind of my sanity for the day. Is just chilling with you guys online. So, vive le sea.
Whoa.
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 Dear God, man. Is this not a reasonable place to paint? You're on the sidewalk. All right. Then let's see. Do I got the ink? I do. Sure. Awesome. Cool. We will be here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Have a groovy night. Do something artistic tomorrow.
Yeah.
Paint in the alley, you said. Yeah. Let's get down to brass tacks. How much for the ape? All right.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
How much for the brass?
How much for the brass tacks? Yeah. I was selling doors, door to door. I forgot the rest of that commercial, but it was funny.
What?
I was not funny when I said that. But clearly. I like it. And I forgot his nails. No, I put blue and decided I want to do the nails in black. Because turtles are filthy fucking animals that crawl on the ground, so they need black nails. They're kind of cool, though. Like those Galapagos turtles at the zoo, they're 150 years old. Jesus.
Dude, did I ever show you the fucking video of the tortoise that lived in my neighborhood in San Diego?
No.
And like it was just like a block away.
What the fuck is that?
And I would walk by it every single day, and that tortoise would like
Got ink on my hand.
As fuck too. It would like follow along on the side of the fence with us.
Nice.
I have a video of it somewhere here.
Ink smudges. It's okay. We're gonna leave them because they look cool. Happy accident. I'll work them in somehow. Photoshop. I would never. Oh man, I get to fucking work for my birthday. What? Like work for it? Like if you don't work, you're not getting a birthday. Or work on your birthday. When's your birthday? I'm assuming that's coming up. Are you a Leo? Are you in August? That sounds like bullshit, though. It's supposed to be getting Having fun. I'm going to dip into here, and we're just going to blot these out real quick. Hey, there you go. Sean never messes up. It's Thursday. No shit. What's Thursday? The 2nd? Oh, here it is. The Hydrobot. I should have 12 ounces of water, 3 hours. How about stale coffee? Feel great. My birthday's August 20th. I think that's coming up. I always get to this point. I'm really busy around my birthday usually, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be celebrating something or whatever.
All right, here it is.
The turtle video? That thing just roamed around San Diego?
No, it was like in a yard with the fucking, it was fenced in.
Oh, that's awesome. That thing's cool as shit. Thursday, we got to do something, a birthday shot or something, or yeah.
Who, what?
The welder, his birthday is Thursday. And he's got to work, so I know he's going to be watching the stream because he's working. Working. That was cool. Black. The white was just for reference. I actually go through and so let's blot the get some really fine lines going on this eye. There we go. Someone's got to have fun on my birthday. Might as well be you. We'll bring you in. You know it. That is insane how much you work, though. Absolutely crazy. You have like 14 children with 6 different women, or what's going on there? Or you just like working? I mean, things happen. Got to pay for them. There's nights down at Uncle Willie's Tavern. Short skirts, shots of Jack. No. Oh, ink. No kids, no women, just like spend money, so I gotta make it too. That is a brilliant explanation. Fuck yeah, man. It's simple, to the point, and right fucking on. You gotta make that shit to spend it. Alright. There we go. And let's get you all blackened in so we can put your highlight in the end. I'm going to highlight all the eyes like I did with the cat. But the cat came back. Alright. Put a darker shadow in there coming off on the turtle. Get these little spots here. Sure they're all inked in. And a couple doohickey lines inside each one. Official term. Whoa. All right. Moving right along here. I think, yeah, let me put the green in for these little buds. They keep jumping all over the place, but it's my painting. All right. I do a bigger brush. Well, let's see what this brings forth. There we go. Hey, remind me, we'll do recap posts on Facebook and Instagram. We'll just be like, Cockpaw, little something, something, blah, 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 and just list off all the fucked up shit we talked about. This is what you missed. When enough of those strange posts, people will take notice. $14 hours isn't much. If you work the bare minimum, got to be willing to put in the hours for the overtime. That's where the big, but yeah, OT. I'm glad they pay that. Yes, I have no clips. If you guys want to start clipping, feel free. But I was talking about, yeah, I mean, and if I can share those, then I can just put it up. But, you know, I got 4,000 people following me on Facebook between my two accounts. And almost 9,000 on Instagram. So I'm like, I want to tell them, like, make sure they know how weird it gets in here. Because Facebook is boring as shit. Oh, I'm not going to regret it. That's the first one you should clip. I'm not going to regret it. Well, there's a couple artist groups I need to promote this on. What is it? Artists trying to make a living or something like that. There's like 130,000 people or some weird number, big number that follows that group. And if I can like just let everybody know, like, hey, hop on the stream and let's talk about some art business or whatever. And Cockpaw. It doesn't get weird. It's completely normal. Alright, so we'll do these little buds in green before they open up and burst into a lovely orange orchid. But I like the contrast too. Oh man, that's really popping. Holy shit, that looks good on camera. It's always so much more vivid on camera. Everything got really happy. There it is, the first clip. No regrets, YOLO. That is awesome. It begins. No regrets. Oh, it's incredible. Thank you guys. You make it fun. Yeah. No, they're your concepts too, but yeah, I mean, if it's like, we got to recap, like, okay, who's driving the Rabbit Chinese restaurant driver. My best check out of this place was 140 hours? Wow. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. Yeah, those green buds really lit it up and really pulled that orchid forward, and it's crazy. Just little things make the difference. I've done 97 in mine 1 week. I've done like 486 hours in a week as an artist, promoter, author, trying to get my business up, this, that, every which way, parent, dad. No. You stop counting hours when you're self-employed. It gets real depressing real quick. I worked how much for how much? I think I can recycle some of these. Here we go. There is not 486 hours in the week. Yes. And there was no truth in what I said. Ow. Ugh. No truth. Some white. Let's start dropping in some grays. Gandalf the gray. Let's see. Yes, we'll go in there with. Whoops. It's all lies. It is. All that advice I gave you, everything about being an artist and all, it's all lies. I just want you guys to fuck up. You caught me early. You caught me very early on. Thank you. You're man, that's some James Bond shit right there. To be honest, I feel like the rabbit should be dead next to the rabbit hole with a pocket watch in hand because he's waiting for the characters to come back. That might be a cool little, I could do that as just like a quick sketch, I'm late. Nah, you dead.
Nah, you dead. Yeah,
you are late.
The late white rabbit.
Yes. We're here today to honor the late white rabbit. The late rabbit. The rabbit hole could be like some little dive bar in an alley. Yeah. I mean, there is a bar called the Rabbit Hole in San Diego. I did all the murals in it. I guess I could incorporate that somehow. But I just don't want to, I don't want to feature it. Because it's more of like a hipster bar and, like you said, we need a dive bar. Some shadows going on in there. Why does that not surprise me? There's a few, actually. I think there's one in Colorado. There's, but yeah, the San Diego Rabbit Hole I did. I did like a 30-foot mural of a bunch of rabbits like mining the door to Wonderland. So it was more like a reference to Sutter's Mill and the Gold Rush of California than Alice in Wonderland. Because I'm like, you don't want to do Alice. Like, don't do that obvious shit. And they abided. So I think what you're doing in your business is amazing, and I wish I had the understanding you had on it. Keep listening, keep tuning in, dude. I'll keep sharing as much as I can, and yeah, if I ever do, internships or, I mean, we have everything. We're putting together some webinars where you can log in, and we'll strictly just do a talk about, certain aspects of art, and then just like, repetition and applying those concepts, and it'll become easier and easier.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this for
a long time.
far too long.
Yeah.
I mean, I've consciously been in business 25 years.
Yeah. I've actually been in business. I'm planning on tuning in because I need to learn the stuff and put in practice. Yeah, practice is practice. There's no secret.
Yeah, you start by doing what you do.
Yeah, you'll get better, you know. But like educating yourself, like on depending what you're drawing, like referencing, watching YouTube videos, like, you know, there's definitely technique you can learn, and then actually applying that to what you like to draw, your medium, and then developing your style is where you kind of take it from there. So. Yep. The more art you make, the more you find your way, and the more you know. It's all good shit. $10,000 hours, woman. That's right. That's how long it takes to be a master. 10,000 hours. I don't know if I should be concerned that on Instagram Russians tend to like and follow more than anything else. I don't know. They got money? Like, no, you shouldn't be concerned about any of that shit. Then no, they don't. That's the thing, is you'll find your niche and your clientele, but it's all about getting out there. You're not going to find it online. Social media is bare minimum. That's for keeping a journal. It'd be cool if Putin followed us. That would be rad. He's got money. He got money. My English is deteriorating each hour that passes. With each hour. See, did it again. I'm starting to talk like a little something something. Yeah, he just prints it. It's because sugar giving you that contact high. Oh, yeah. Nah. He smokes out on, like, way outside. Maybe. It's just seeping out of his pores and, like, floating around in the air. Get high! I did some trimming up at our buddy's place in Ukiah. I was a trim-migrant. And man, the little glowworm thing that we were all snuggled in and had to trim the weed, oh my God. I probably got a contact high there. Because you're enclosed. But I drank so much fucking whiskey, I mean, I wouldn't know. I would not have known. Yeah, start local. There's always some goofy art show going on. No matter what town you're in, they got something. Or there's something within 50-mile drive. Major city. And then just start connecting from there, you know. So when I wanted to get into San Francisco, what I did is I looked up and I live painted at nightclubs. So I knew promoters. I hit up every promoter I could find, like drum and bass group, DJ, photographer, nightclub owner. It was about 60, 65 emails I initially sent out. And then my buddy Christian, who we've become really good friends, and I actually bought my motorhome that I tour in from. He wrote me and was like, dude, I'm the nightlife photographer for the biggest nightlife magazine in San Francisco. What do you want to do? And he ended up just being that dude who could book me for everything. So that's one good thing social media is, good for. Just you can annoy everyone. There's some entrepreneurs I've heard on podcasts. I mean, every day they wake up and they find 5 people that they like, whether it be for business advice or what they're doing, or I heard your podcast, and they just reach out to them because you never know what's going to become of it. Like I didn't know I would be signing my fourth contract with a multi-billion-dollar rolling paper company even 5 years ago. I mean, that wasn't, a rolling paper company, really? Like, what the hell could I possibly do for them? I still don't know, but they pay me, so. But you never know where the opportunities are going to come from. So it's, reaching out. And when even like business advice and stuff like that, I mean, it has to be like run the gamut, of everyone. It definitely doesn't have to be other artists because they're all looking to do the same. You got to look at what is going to help you move forward and reach out for those people. So, and that's why with my studio, trying to build this giant into, or build it into a giant studio that helps artists, that's just where that started, was me being in the same position as you years ago, trying to figure out like who the fuck is going to help me do this.
This is the most cliche shit ever.
Oh, here we go.
Fucking.
Why did I need white?
Elizabeth Roosevelt. Isn't that her name? Roosevelt.
What?
She said, Eleanor.
Eleanor
Roosevelt. She said, do one thing that scares you every single day.
Oh.
I mean, that's how it's really fucking cliche, but that's how I got DJing in San Diego in every major club.
Move to San Diego.
Every fucking day, I would call somebody that I didn't know who had their hands in the cookie jar. And actually, at some point, it stopped being calling and it started being sending a message on Facebook, and then it was Twitter, and then it was Instagram, and then it was whatever, and then I had a fucking database of every motherfucker that threw every single party in San Diego, and I got bored of that. And I said, all right, now where do I go? And I started making contacts all over the country, and that's when we started touring.
Yeah.
And we started doing shows all over the country.
And realizing that, like, oh my God, San Diego is like the small shit, like.
Nothing, and it just started by every single day going, okay, who am I going to fucking try and talk to today? And what am I going to try and do today? And, part of the plan is do shows. Part of the plan is work on art and finish art. And, either one of those actions is a valid action. And if you at least dedicate an hour every single day to your art and your art business, in a year, you will blow your mind as to how far you will be. In 10 years, you will be far beyond you ever thought you could be.
Oh, yeah. Hairball, thanks for the follow. I saw you pop up there. Appreciate it. Yeah, words of wisdom. You gotta, you gotta put it in every day. Every day. Even on your days off. That's why that family reunion I did for that week was a nightmare for me. Like, I was not used to that shit. I'm like, are you kidding me? You want me to not work and enjoy myself?
Yes.
I don't understand concepts like that. Yeah, and it's just, because for me, it's, and the way I looked at it is if you do something long enough, it's going to become a thing. Like the minute I started live painting, I knew, bam, now I'm in like a 1%er crowd. There's not a lot of artists that live paint. And then when I started touring, I thought I'd meet a lot more, and I didn't. And then it's like, I kept live painting, and then suddenly, like, I'm upwards of 2,000-3,000 events that I've live painted at. That became a thing, because then that set me apart from even the other guys that were live painting. So even though I didn't know where the live painting was taking me, it was good promotion. I mean, for me, it was just like getting out there, and it was nerve-wracking at sometimes. But in the early days, I drank so much fucking whiskey, it was like that little hallucinated leprechaun. I'll talk to him. Whatever. Yeah, reach out anyway. No, and I'm not saying that's the way to do it. That's just the way I did it, you know.
You'd be surprised as to how many people, places that are unconventional would want to see your art on a regular basis. And you live in Memphis or near Memphis?
I think in Memphis, yeah.
You could fucking, I mean, there's probably a total lack of art in a bunch of fucking places that you could probably put on the shows even with you and a couple of friends or whatever. And I mean, like, setting up shows is easy as shit once you do one.
Oh, yeah. And art is lacking. I mean, in most cities, I mean, it's all contemporary horse shit and, you know, underground art or whatever art. I mean, you know, or it's all, and even if it's good contemporary art, the show is usually bad. There's like no oomph to it. But it really doesn't matter. That's a little higher, you know, as far as throwing shows. But yeah, Kiko and I was just raised never to ask for anything and to work for everything. Just because you're asking for something, you're not asking for a living. You're asking to, you know, put some stuff up in their shop or whatever. I mean, and especially as an artist, it's like you are going to sing for your supper for quite a while, you know. But that's still hard work. I mean, you got to sell it, you got to go hang it, you got to run around, talk to these people, you got to swat fruit flies out of the way, you got to, I mean, just all sorts of fucking nonsense that goes along with the beginning stages of art. But you know, meet up with a collective if there is one. You know, group art shows, it's a great way to start out. Then you can start seeing what other people's ideas are as well and kind of, you know, twist them to your own aesthetic or...
Hardest part is spotting fruit flies.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking for real.
It really is. I dropped that bomb-ass highlight in, though, while I was swatting a fruit fly. Then, you know, hop in there, even if it's illustration, even if you're not doing it. I mean, just to connect with artists. It doesn't mean you can't expand their realm to what you're doing. So, you know, a monthly dinner. Oh, that's rad. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely online. And online's easy because you're not physically in front of someone. It's a little bit easier to write to them and say, hey, you know, like, hey, I heard your podcast the other day and I really enjoyed like the business advice. Like, just wanted to say, hey, thanks. And just see if they write back. You're not actually asking for anything, but if they do write back, you could be like, do you mind if I pick your brain about a couple things? I'm new to the art world and this and that and every which way, and let's see what they say, you know.
Most people are open.
Yeah, especially if you're saying, hey, your shit's awesome, can I ask you a question? Because they know they're going to look like a dick if they say no. They're going to...
Even if they do say no, who cares? Move on to the next
Move on. You know how many fucking entrepreneurs are out there that can, like, help you? Like... And there's always a way around it. Always a way. Like the prime example I bring up about if you don't have the confidence to sell, hire your obnoxious friend. That can, you know, that can parlay into so many different things. Like if you don't have such and such, you know. I've had 3 cons ask me to come and talk about my work and working as artists. I'm like, I make $300 a month on art, so why do you want me? Who gives a shit? They don't know that. They don't need to know that. If you're what's in the area and can go talk and inspire other artists, do it 100%. And that will elevate you as to, oh my God, you'll start making way more, especially if you start doing guest speaking engagements and whatnot, you know. And if you can sell there and whatnot, it's like, definitely do it. 100% do it. If I'm in the area, man, I will show up. I'll be in the back, and I'll be like, fuck you! The minute you come out on stage. Yeah, you don't want to miss an opportunity, man. What you do want to miss is a day job.
Yeah. But you won't miss it.
Yeah. If that's what you want to do, is get out of a day job and do art, the only thing you're going to miss is that day job, you know?
And the only thing stopping you is you.
Yep.
That thought that you can't do it, that's bullshit.
It ain't the man. The man didn't stop you. All right. I got a tongue and three tentacles to paint.
So why do you want me?
And I'll be like this illustrious Sean Dietrich illustrator of the Twitch famous Cockpaw. Yes. Yes. That'll be like the Illuminati of art. It'll be like the Order of the Cockpaw. Memphis edition. Done. I think you're on your way.
You know what? Most fucking artists that are doing Comic-Cons don't make dick.
Yeah. Most famous comic artists don't make dick. Like, because you want to stick with fine art. You know, comics are great, but find a way, yes, buy some satin robes, wear them, and sell fine art as well. The minute I moved out, if I had this painting at Comic-Con, like, 10 years ago, this would be, you know, I'd be lucky if I could get someone to drop $150 to $500 on it. That's a high roller at Comic-Con. But now I can go out to a rock show, my clients, whatever, this painting will sell for $4,000 easy. Because that's, you know, or more.
These are even like
or more.
Junk from last year's stuff.
Yeah, this is new shit. This is high caliber, Alice shit, whatever. It's got a turtle in it. That adds another $1,000. It's got a kitty cat. That adds $2,000. You never know what people are going to pay this shit. Like,
no, just everything about your style is a lot tighter than it's ever been.
Yeah, for sure. It's because I talk my way through it now, and it actually, like, you know, as opposed to, like, letting it all, like, fumble around in my head while I paint it. And I'm wishing I could figure out the best way to price, because I feel bad when people want to buy. I can't afford it. Yeah, once you start doing reproductions of your art, then don't feel bad. Your originals are going to go 3 to 10 times the price. What color are the testicles going to be? I already painted the testicles, dude. Now the tentacles, they're going to be this purple and pink. Yeah, pricing is, there's a whole chapter in my new art book. And in fact, SeanDietrichArt.com, scroll down, the blog's still up there, right? Go to the blog section. There's an article on pricing your artwork, and it's an excerpt, or it's the chapter from my art book on how to price your art and how it's easier to sell a $5,000 painting than it is a $500 painting. It's perceived value. If you're selling $200 to $500 paintings, like I remember, like at the nightclub, it looked like a used car dealership at my booth. It was just all the like wannabe art collectors who didn't really want to pay a lot for art, and then would try and just sit there and bust my balls and chop the price down. Whereas once I started selling like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 paintings, when people came up, how much for that painting? Oh, that's $10,000. What? Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, hang on, I do reproductions, okay? They're signed, they're numbered, they're limited edition, so you're still getting something collectible. Let's see what we can't get up on your wall. You know, and then once you offer not only the reproduction, but you keep it limited edition, which is key, it still holds that kind of value. But yeah, originals are like, dude, this is the one I touched. This is the one I talked about Cockpaw and designed the Raging Road Party with the chef through the Iowa cornfield or whatnot on Twitch. So you're going to pay a lot of fucking money for it. But yeah, pricing can be, you know, you got to kind of feel out the crowd, and that's why you want a lot of price points as well. I try not to put anything less than $20 on my table because, you know, I don't do stickers. Well, a lot of rock shows don't let them because the porta potty companies end up, you know, not enjoying that. So pork, I probably would be sickened by how much you sell that shit for. What do you sell your shit for? You know how much I would sell your shit for? A lot. I'm assuming one of those big 30 by 40s, man, all that airbrushing and detail work and whatnot. Dude, if you get less than $5,000 for that, then you are just swine. I'm here all week. I'm just busting your chops. But what do you sell them for? That last 30 by... What? I'll take 10.
Flip them for twice.
And then I'm going to sign you and teach you how to sell your art for a lot more, and then I'm going to make a fuckload. That's usually what I do.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
on canvas?
That's stupid.
Oh, I hate you. You're a jerk.
You got a raid.
I know, that's why I said you're a jerk right when the raid happened. So everybody jumping in is like, what? That guy, he just called me a fucking jerk. Raid, what's up? Or Panda, what's up? Thanks for the raid. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Aster Gold, thank you so much. Yes, working on the Cheshire Cat as the Maneki Menudo cat. I like the Maneki Menudo. Thank you so much for the follow, Panda. There is an order of the Cockpaw now. Yes, we've gone from just getting rid of the Cockpaw to now making it an institution. With satin robes. There will be satin robes issued to everyone who follows this.
The Cockpaw is like coming out of the ear, and then it's all fuzzy and shit. I love it.
Yeah, no, the ears are up there. See the one it's right at the very top, the little pointy.
It's like coming out of the side of the head.
It does look like his ear, though. Yeah, it's like, hang on, Sonny, I can't quite listen to you. I have a penis coming out of my ear. You know. Oh, my grandma used to say that to me all the time. We need the Cockpaw command. Exclamation Cockpaw. And what exactly would that do?
Yeah, you totally need to do some shit like that.
It'd give you like a free month at Pornhub or, I don't know, something weird. If people demand Cockpaw. All right, I'll deal with it this weekend. God damn it. And for those just joining, yes, I do paint. I don't just stare at my paintings and whatever. So I was switching up colors. I just dropped in all the buds on the orchid, and then the orchid with the eyeballs come down. You got the Cheshires, the cat, the turtle. The turtle, we're doing a hella turtle. We're hella doing a turtle, I believe Panda said. Yes, yes. And then I am going to start dropping in a little bit of these pinky colors in here for the... All right, shut the fuck up about the Cockpaw. Yes, hella turtle. Let's go back to that. Where's that ban button? Later, Gimp. No, I'm kidding. We will do the Cockpaw. We got to do a whole... It's got to be big, though. It's got to be big. A big Cockpaw. The Ron Jeremy of Cockpaws. We could do this. It is greater than any individual, and evidently it's greater than anything that we're doing on the stream right now, either. Oh, what do you got? Oh.
12 seconds.
12 seconds. Sugar's got a video he'd like to play. I think it has to do with the Cockpaw. Oh, yeah. There we go. This one goes out to all the new followers. The Cockpaw Elite. Citizens of the Order of the Cockpaw. I love how it's a Chinese restaurant, but this is the closest song we could get to anything so not racist. No. Woo! Purple. Right? Yeah, I'll get a better mic. My mic's fine when he's not blasting. Crackly? Maybe I'm just yelling. I do yell a lot. If I talk like this, am I not crackly? Or it could be the computer.
That's some fucked up shit. He wants a picture of her inside.
Yeah. Now it's just your mic. Okay. Well, you're going to deal with it. That's what the Cockpaw sounds like. It is a crackly. It's a crackly. It's a crack cock. Crack cock. Please set a sound up for him one day. Yeah. Is it just turned up too loud? I paint, man. I don't do microphones. I have to agree on that. You're so energetic and nice and you aren't so good with the better mic studio. Yeah, for sure. I had a nice one, but it didn't work. That almost made no sense. There we go. Someone buy him a Yeti. Oh, there you go. Hey, is my little brother still on? Banana bot or whatever. Send me your Yeti. What? What the fuck? That just happened because I listened earlier and it wasn't that fucking crackly.
Horrible.
It is fucking horrible. It's really fucking horrible. Yeah, I could set up a donation goal, I suppose.
That was one of the first tunes I played on vinyl.
No, maybe it's just the recording. The recordings aren't crackly. Like I've played back these recordings a few times, so it's got to be something with the transmission. But yes, a better mic. I'm down. There's the donate button. Oh, are they? Oh, well, that ain't bad. Still make you guys pay for it anyway. You bitch, you pay.
Oh, you're such a dominatrix.
The gimp like that. Tell me how you're not going to buy a mic again. That is super hot. Tell me what you're wearing when you're not buying that mic. Quit turning the gimp on. He will gimp rage. He's at work at the porn shop.
Is that what the gimp does?
I don't know.
They still have porn shops?
Cheer, here you go. He gave me 5 cents for a mic upgrade. Cheer. Woo! I will get one then. Give me a week or so and I'll get one of those Yetis. Sugar hates those fucking things though.
Garbage. Those are for fucking lame.
No, I don't want no fucking overlay shit. You look at the art, not like cheering shit and people sucking each other off because they gave me a bit. I guess I could come up with something.
What? What did you say?
I guess it's I have to follow the rules.
You don't belong in this cult.
Sugar's a sound engineer, dude. Of course he hates Yeti because you just plug it in and it works. You know? This guy needs like 87 chords, and each word that I say has to have its own knob. Right? Why are you doing this? I could just get that Stephen Hawking thing.
Stephen Hawking thing?
The disease. Yeah. Next week I'll be in a wheelchair and I'll sound like a speller.
You'll stop.
People still tune in, even when I suck at painting with my teeth. Okay, we'll work on the sound. Thank you guys, though. It's only been 8 fucking weeks, and you just told me.
Did it just start happening?
No, Panda's like, it's been going since day 1.
Oh my God.
But the recordings don't have it.
I know, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Blame it on Twitch.
I am going to blame it on Twitch. I'm going to blame it on Twitch.
Or
I'm going to call out individual people. My internet. I don't know. I'm in the country, damn it. This is country sound. It's supposed to sound like Grandpappy's old Ford truck radio in it. Thanks, I fucked up my weld because of your disease comment. Oh, this guy's welding. That's probably not a good thing when we start talking about Stephen Hawking's disease. Well, you know what? There's your overtime. You wanted overtime. I got you overtime. Now you got to fix that shit. I'm here to help, and I will not take a percentage. Oh, that is some creamy, sexy fuchsia right there. Whatever the fuck. Blame it on the rain. There you go. Medium magenta. Welder, this goes out to you. Just blame it on the rain. Woo! Damn. Girl, will you go to prom? When did this come out?
They were so pretty.
Yeah? Were they pretty? Wait, who is this? This is the guy that blew his head off, right? There's so many of them. That's right, Welder.
Dude, fucking, I partied with Rob from fucking
Milli Vanilli, that's right. It was. And that guy blew his head off, right?
Yeah, before he went into drugs, I did cocaine with him.
Sugar did cocaine with the guy, Rob, from Milli Vanilli, right before his drug rehab. And then he killed himself.
In Minnesota.
Damn it, Sugar.
And
is that when he had the white hair? Didn't he shave his head and bleach it?
Oh, I have no idea. After that point,
like Stephen Hawkins?
Oh, Millie fucking Vanilli.
They're just, woo.
They were like the lip sync kings of the like 90s. It was
well, it's funny that was a controversy. They're lip syncing, and now you don't have a career without it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like,
I mean, even then, he didn't have a career without it.
Yeah, that guy died for nothing. You know, like,
I mean, they lost their careers for nothing, you know? Like,
yeah.
Who cares?
Like, you were lip syncing? Yeah, duh. What do you think? People actually sing in the music industry? It doesn't happen.
No, auto-tune.
Or the pop. Even Johnny Cash lip sync. Different time.
So crazy how things come and go like that, too.
Yeah, like what is a controversy, and then what's like, yeah, well, whatever. We don't care about that anymore.
We don't care.
We're over it. One guy killed himself, so that's enough. The prices have been paid. And back to the magenta. I like this color. I think it's it brings the orchids out more. Digging it, digging it. Oh, that would be just great. We're gonna have to set that up one day.
What's that?
The Stephen Hawking thing. Just come wheeling in here. Hello, everybody. Today I'm not gonna paint because I'm fucking paralyzed.
I mean, I can get you a robot app and you just type into it. It's how it works.
Something like that. Well, towards the end, I know he had one muscle that twitched in his.
That's how it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no joke. Like one muscle.
Crazy.
That was actually, yeah. But the fact they had that kind of technology was, woo.
You're way in the corner here.
What?
Where you're painting.
Here? I know, but I'm on camera. Right? Okay. Just making sure. Woo! What am I?
But just being way off on the edge.
Yeah.
Like that is not good for the video.
Oh, for the time lapse.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's all about.
I'm just saying, like, I might have to crop that part out.
Fucking sugar. God damn it.
It just may have to be that way.
It may have to be. Where on earth did the... It's like I just use a brush and then it, like, disappears. Here it is. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think it came together nicely. It was a lot more complex as far as, like, but I like the balance of it, and I like, it's got a nice rhythm, like the eyes all line up and kind of sends you up the orchid.
Fucking depth in your pieces is like, just like the last two. Just going fucking bonkers.
Yeah, I've really concentrated on bringing shit out and making sure the colors play. There's going to be a little bit more shading, I think, needs to be done back here and whatnot, but...
Fucking, like, the contrast on that purple and orange is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It looks awesome on screen.
I know, dude. It looks awesome in fucking real life, too. But, yeah, like, there's a lot
it looks awesome like that.
Yeah, the reproductions of that are going to be fucking amazing.
This one's going to be a seller, I think. It's got a kitty cat, so that's got that working for it.
Dude, but it's also kind of fucking creepy and really fucking psychedelic, and, I mean, it's got everything.
It does have a lot.
But it's not, like, it's still...
It's almost something like my mom would hang on the wall,
it still has, like, a likability to, like, the common person. It's not too fucking creepy.
Like some, like, middle-aged real estate lady could be like, oh, he does have something I can hang on the wall.
Well, yeah. It's got a cat in it, even though, like, the teeth are freaky as
Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Very happy. I like the whole series. I like the, I'm a little tired of the Alice shit, but, this works. Because, like I said, unless you really know it's Alice in Wonderland, it could work on its own. So,
yeah, it pulls it away from... I like that, though. Like, that it's not obviously that.
This is how a tribute should be done. Not just go, well, Disney had her in a blue and white dress. And, it's like, maybe Alice dyed her hair. Maybe she changed her clothes in 150 years.
Bitch got raped a couple of times.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is horrible. But
there we go. I'll hold this up to the camera so you can...
It makes her punk rock.
It is punk rock.
She shaves her head and has just like a patch of purple hair. And
Armpit hair.
Just purple armpit hair.
My next pinup. I don't think I have a pinup yet with armpit hair. So why not?
If she had dyed purple armpit hair.
Yeah. She's got her arms above her head and just... It's all braided. Or it's like Bob Ross peeking out. I dig it. But you know what? We know the reason this came out so badass is because everybody in chat, bam, helped out with the concept. And I think talking through that concept too was really cool. So I like that. So I know that whole, let the year where I let the fans dictate my career, I think is going to be really amazing. I guess that's going to go off and be pretty fucking incredible. And I can't wait. And I'm not going to wait, so, because we're doing shit like this already, but I'm going to do a little bit of gray. Yeah, and I think a lot of it, like paying attention to the depth and whatnot. Like I'm saying, I just, it's so much easier to paint on Twitch because I'm not like fucking around, changing music, looking at YouTube videos, whatever. It's like I'm here, there's real people watching me, and I don't want to, disappoint. Or I think you're real. I don't know. Just gonna do a little gray in there. Very successful year. If we can all come together and make shit like this as a group. Yeah, And yeah, it's easy because I get to talk and, so it's fun to fuck with you guys and come up with some cool shit and, that way it's, yeah, I knew it. You are all bots. Oh, you bookmarked the site. Cool. Yeah, there's about 5 blog posts that I got up there right now that talk about the business of art, and there'll be more, just got to find the time to write. But yeah, I knew you guys were all bots, just aimed at getting me to be productive. It's pretty good bots though, pretty complex. You all have jobs. We need to give each bot a career. We have to pick up that book. For sure. Got some copies. And it's the basics. So the book is it really, if you're just starting off. So it doesn't get into like complex themes, and it just gives you, each chapter is broken down into, its section, and then it gives you pointers, like bullet points at the end that make you kind of a little cheat sheet of what you should know. So yeah, no worries, man. I still have plenty of copies, so whenever. And like I said, there's the blog posts on there. That's most of the writing in the book. So owning the book gets you the 50 paintings that are in it, as pages in the book. But the actual advice for the artist is up on the website, and those are the blog posts. So that's free of charge. Good cinnamon. I'm definitely a bot. Yeah, you're a robot for whatever company you work for. Humanity is trash. Skynet became self-aware when Sean Dietrich, not knowing that everybody watching was a bot, allowed them to think freely and help design the Cheshire Cat painting. I didn't know I was going to end the world. Ooh, there we go. Now really bring that shit out. Just dry brush some gray, hit it with some, there we go.
So dude, I've had this issue before, and I can't figure out how to fix it.
What the fuck?
The track I was working on, it won't render.
Weird.
It like crashes in the process.
Oh, rendering?
Yeah. And it's not on the track. It's like a really minimal track.
You do have a lot of metal around you. I probably iron my system metal dust. Ah, yes. Oh, little battery power on my phone. Hang on. I'm going to plug this bastard in. Where's the other end of the cord here? This is what I like about having like a 90-foot cord. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Perfect. So counting, I've done 14 sketch pages of refined sketches today. I'm like, when did I do all this? Oh, shit. Get the fuck out of here, iTunes. Come on. I do not want to update the software on my phone, because I don't want to then have to update my phone. Yeah, just sketch, keep going, keep at it. It will build, and it will be an impressive volume of work. We used to take those composition books on school field trips and just, when I lived in Northern Virginia. So it was about a 40-minute drive to DC on the bus, and we just kept a bunch of artists and I just kept switching off sketchbooks, and we were impressed with how much shit we did on the ride down there. It was I have work ethic apparently. So just not a real amount on goals. Yeah, and that too. Get it out of your head as far as what you want to do. Just start brainstorming shit, writing it down. I mean, I have file upon file on my computer where I just write everything down. If it's my dreams and they're all weird concepts, or if it's different stuff I want to manufacture or publish, or things I want to do, or just like, stuff that just seems astronomically unattainable, but I do want to try it eventually. All of it gets written down. And that way it's out of my head, and I know it's somewhere. I know I can always go back and visit that, and then it frees up my mind to actually work on the day's tasks. And what is this work ethic you speak of? Shut the fuck up. You work 486 hours a week. A 366 calendar. I'm going to turn 366 into a calendar for 2020. Yeah, it's a good goal. I mean, it's attainable. It is well over a year away. I've got resources for printing calendars. When you're ready to go to print, I got people that can do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to have the Far Side tearaway calendar. I love that thing. It was awesome. Website's essential. Yep. Even if it's just something simple. And that too, like things that need to get done. Have a list, website, figure out what I want to publish. But like right now for my business plan, I've gone 4 years into the future with what I want to, accomplish as far as like, okay, this year I want to get through this and I want to plan this. And then next year we start filming webinars, and then next year we concentrate on maybe speaking engagements at trade shows and, stuff like that. So it's, going through and actually, not just looking the next year in advance, but many, many years. And even if plans change, nothing has to be solid. It just has to look, like the inside of your mind. Like this is exactly what I want to do. But things will change, opportunities pop up, and sometimes you won't be doing things in that year that you wanted to do.
Energy out equals energy in.
Yeah, listen to Newton over here.
Totally physics.
You're right. Yeah.
But I learned that from my business coach.
Yes.
It won't come in the way you expect it to. It will come in the way you need it to.
Ah, yeah. Preach it, sister. It's awesome advice too.
I do business coaching for a reason.
I bought the domain, but I haven't got much further. Step 1.
What's next?
What's next?
Design your website.
Design.
What do you want it to look like?
Yeah.
What do you want the functionality to be?
And every task is like that. When you break down, meet other artists, build website, get line on printing calendars, design calendar. Okay, now take that task of website. Boom. Step 2, what are the steps to getting the site up? What are the steps to meeting other artists? Do you look up groups? Do you look up, so.
I'm a web designer and developer. The first thing you should do now is design your website. Write down every single thing you want your website to do. What do you want it to look like? Where do you want things to be? Do you want to sell shit on your website? Like, social media marketing, so you can sell things on Facebook and have advertising on Instagram. Do you want to, like every single thought about what you want your website to do, write that down.
Yes. What does your fantasy website look like?
I mean, anything is possible for a relatively low amount. If you, like, anyone can do it at this point, even. It just takes time.
Yeah, I mean, I started off with a Weebly site. I couldn't afford to hire anybody. I needed something drag and drop. And something, for me, it wasn't about advanced functionality. It was like, okay, if I'm touring on the road, how do I update my website without knowing how to code, without, here's a bunch of pictures, drag and drop them in, and, thanks for checking it out, buy some shit. And, I mean, it had shopping cart attached to it, and it was all super simple. So even something like that it gets you started, yeah. And then you just start building up to more and more complex stuff. And, the guy who designed these resin casts for me, like these little aliens, the guy who does all the 3D printing and modeling and all this, his wife designs websites that cost $500,000. So there is every sort of range of, once you get there. So Moon Witch, what up? Doing very well. Almost done the painting. I think we're gonna finish this one up tonight. How has your evening been? Playing some World of Warcraft or watching somebody? Time is it? 1:19. Have I been on for 4 hours? What the fuck are you people doing to me? Do it yourself, guys. Yeah. Yep, Shopify. That's what my site's on. It's got a lot of extensions and affiliate stuff too that help to give it some very nice advanced features. And when you get an order, you get this cool little cha-ching on your telephone. So that's obviously important. Yeah, and a lot of them too, like they have free starter, versions, and then as you grow, you can pay for more upgraded services and whatnot. So that way, like you don't have to switch it over to something else. Or all right, damn it, all right? A little bit of color on his tongue. I'm not going to do the wallpaper tonight because I need a day to kind of chill and think on if I even want to do that. I do want to do that, but how I want to do it. So I gotta map out a few things and whatnot. But biggest thing I'm trying to figure out is if I want to do a permanent gallery or a store that is a gallery. As your own, like you want to open up your own storefront, that I would highly advise against. I mean, the overhead alone. Anybody I've ever known that has owned a gallery is closed now.
Or do they mean online?
Yeah, or do you mean online, like
a gallery
yeah.
without a shopping cart?
Oh, on the website. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant an actual storefront. I'm like, dear God. Like, that can be rough on people. I mean, mine's just a shop with prints, so people can see the prints. Because you can do a gallery style, where you can zoom in and you can, look at the detail of the painting and whatnot. But you can also add a section that's just a gallery. Let's say if businesses just want to like log in and see like a collection of your works without prices around it. As you see the store, I've actually worked in galleries that have multi-million. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of art there, for sure. It's just super tough. I mean, one of my good buddies who I collaborate with had a gallery. He had 3 other guys helping him, and And it didn't even have to do with sales. It had to do with like the landlord fucking up. So, I mean, there's just so many factors in that. Come on, God damn it. The paint is wet. All right. Yeah, I like this piece. This is a groovy piece. And it's got a different style to it. It's got these two pieces have very different flavors from, I think, what I normally paint. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. Maybe it's the time era or whatnot, but I think I may have stumbled on something. Who knows? I could just be tired and hallucinating. Oh yeah. And that is all the color. Let's go ahead and ink in do the detail black ink, and we can let that stew. Damn it, where's the paper towel? Let's start over here. Especially when I say make simple. Yeah, simple. Simplicity is key. And for us, on the site, I mean, it's the key is getting people to look at the art and to the shopping cart as quick as possible. You want to make it very easy if they do want to buy. And as far as what their options are, shipping, all that good stuff. Yeah, you got some tunes, dude. I do want to buy, but I need the monies. What? Yeah, I'm trying to get a business. I feel like art mine comes easy to me. A business where I struggle. Oh, of course. I mean, we're not wired for that shit. Artists aren't born with that side of the brain. You gotta grow it. I got a sales job. I got into mortgages. I learned how to sell. And I found a profession that was creative. So it definitely was a nice transition. But yeah, it's definitely very hard. And like, the position I'm in now, I'm hiring a bookkeeper, a CPA, a lawyer that has dealt with like entertainment contracts and whatnot. I mean, I gotta earn enough money to pay these people because it's not what I do. I do not want to do accounting. I also have ADHD, so executive function is not something I have a strong point on. Yeah. You said the goal of your page is for us. No. I meant in general. I meant if you're designing an art site to sell art, the goal, is to make it very easy for people to, I wasn't pitching you guys. I was talking to him about trying to find an easy, a website that's set up that way. Go back to work, man. Go back to work. No. You want to buy, you know where my website is. I ain't pushing shit, friction to buy something makes sales decrease, you know. But still, I want to buy. Well, then fucking buy.
Either do or do not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Go buy. No. Yeah, you're making me uncomfortable. No. I'm about to go home. My boss left, so fuck this place. Hell yeah, man. Get on out. But forget to clock out. I mean, that's the thing, dude, is sales is a thing. It's something that's going to happen if you want to make a living. Don't worry about, there's no friction, it's not like trying to like sell insurance to a little old lady or whatever. I mean, you know, it's art 9 times out of 10 and then when you get into the realm of people that buy art, like there's no bullshit in there. I mean, it's, you know, these people have money, so sometimes it's almost insulting if it comes off as too kind of wishy-washy or like you're trying to save them from a high price, you know. They're like, I buy art, dude. I got the money, you know. So don't worry about it. I mean, I've been there. Don't think that I didn't, you know, ever go through that where I was like, you know, you still get nervous about, like, what if some guy's like, how much for your art? And I'm like, oh, it's this much. And, you know, oh, my God, you know. But it gets easier. It gets much easier, especially when you start building up a client list of people that will pay $10,000, $20,000 for your art or whatever, $500 or where, I don't know where you're at right now if you even sell any pieces. But just don't be like Pork and sell your shit for $150. Let's see if he comes out of ninja mode for that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to start selling Pork's art. I've banned Pork from selling his own art. I'm going to drive to Tacoma tomorrow and take it all. And I'm just going to start sending him checks. I'm selling 8x10s for $80 a pop. Like painted, full color. That's not bad. And are they canvas, or are you doing this on board, or? Yeah, and you got to do it, dude. Like Sugar said, quit flinching. Just pull the fucking trigger. You're already selling, and it's only going to get better, you know? Only going to get bigger. Only going to get better. That's fine. Yeah, that's not a bad price. And if you want 80, bump it up to 100. That way there's some wiggle room if someone tries to negotiate you down. I wish it was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah.
I can get 20 out of a 4x8 board, so $25 for 20 panels is not bad. That's amazing. Damn right. See, you got it. You got some of the business side, especially with, you know, your supplies. I mean, if you can find a way, instead of buying like pre-made panels that are, you know, $10, $15 each, if you're making your own out of a board, that is very smart. Yeah, that's good price. You got a good price going. Like I said, if you bump it, no problem. That gives you a little bit of wiggle room. And never, ever, 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 ever fucking have a sale. Art doesn't go on sale. That is the worst shit I've ever seen on somebody's website. I see all these artists that have like, St. Patrick's Day sale. All green paintings are 20% off. Are you insane? No. You could have an event. Like for Black Friday, I do like free shipping and you get a free print. But it's the Too Lazy to Riot event. Is my Black Friday. It's not a sale. And I don't really give a discount. I just throw in free shit and I give them free shipping. I mean, you know, they're getting a deal. But don't ever say like sale on your website, you know. That just popped into my head. It might not pertain to what we're talking about, but something hit me and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That is a piece of advice you need to hear. When I see artists put their art on sale, it means they don't give a fuck about themselves. Don't do sales. No. No. Your art's not on sale, dude. Are you on sale? Because that's what you're putting on sale. No, you can do events. You can run specials. You can do like, hey, like I do sign up for the newsletter and you get free shipping. Like if there's a call to action, that's fine. But it's, you know, definitely don't be like, oh, all originals are 20% off on my sale now till Friday, or my site now till Friday, or something like that. I mean, that's like, ugh. I mean, I used to do stuff like that, and it didn't work, and it didn't matter. If I was like, oh, I got stock I need to go through, and getting ready for the new, you know, all the used car tactics or whatever. We've got stock left over from 2017. We need to make room for 2018. You know, like all that. That's great for car salesmen, but for art, which is a luxury, no. Yeah, I don't, and my buyers have told me this before, like they don't see the value in an artist. That really shows them that they don't care and they don't value themselves. Because you're putting yourself on sale. You're literally saying like you can get me for cheaper than what I would normally commission for or whatnot. So. I mean, prints you can do, well, like at the rock shows, what I do is prints, here's the price of the print. They're not on sale, but I'm doing 3 for $60 on prints. They're $30 each plus shipping on my website. I keep everything high on the website because I can, when I'm out on the road, I want people to buy there to keep me on the road. But, you know, but I don't like say it's a sale. Just that's what prints are. Hey, 3 for $60 on prints. But just that word sale is like, ugh. And if you're doing social media and you use buy or sale or, you know, something like that, Facebook's algorithm picks that up and will actually not put the post out very much. Like it'll just float around to a few people, but that's it. So you're avoiding the algorithm too by just saying, you know, 3 for $60 on prints or whatever. That's not going to get picked up. Or, you know, but anything like sell, buy, coupon. We just read a whole article on that. Or like tag a friend. I think they're going after that now. So people are putting stuff like, I'm sure you know someone who likes my art, which means, oh, I should tag someone. Facebook's always coming up with these stupid algorithms because they don't want you to sell anything without buying advertising. Yeah. That's because everybody does it. That's because everybody puts their shit on sale and then wonders why they don't sell. I mean, because sale is like, it's so cheap. It means you're trying to get rid of shit. It means you don't like what it is and you want to, here, get this shit out of my face. You know, that's what a sale is. I mean, you know. But you can get some good shit. Like you go to a clothing store and you can get some really nice, you know, like I love Adidas, man. And I go, when Adidas go on sale, I go buy those superstars, you know, whatever. I get them on sale. All right, great. It's still a great shoe. I still get it, but it's like, just mentally seeing that, it just means like they have stock they need to get rid of. Like they're not doing it because they like me. They're not doing it because they want to bring on new collectors and give people the opportunity to, you know, collect my art. Because what are you going to do? Put it on sale? You gain some new people who want to buy original art, but then you bring it back up to normal price and they can't buy it anyway, just like before the sale. They can buy prints though. I mean, that's why reproductions are very important. Now, merch giveaways are cool. Giveaways are fine, you know. If you're doing like, hey, I'm doing for anybody as a thank you, you know, for anybody that's, you know, purchases anything, I did up this special print for you. I did something for you. You know, you got to make it, just make it honest. Like, hey, thank you for, you know, like eventually I'm going to have some sort of giveaway on here for you guys, like helping me out with this, or like with the welder, he's going to get a free print of this, you know, and you guys helped me, you know, anybody who helped come up with the conceptual concept of this painting, I'm going to run the print off and I'm going to ship it out, you know. Yeah, spend this amount, whatever, you know, that's fine. But yeah, that word sale is just fucking evil. Oh, and a sale just walked in the door.
Oh my God.
We got a sale on DJs. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Yeah, you can do promotional stuff, of course, you know. Because you're going to have two very distinct types of customers. And that's the in-person, you get to have a cappuccino or a beer with them or whatever, and you're at a coffee shop or a bar or a festival or a nightclub, and you're actually talking to them and conversing and giving them the entire story. And then you have, you know, the mass appeal selling online, where it's they're not meeting you in person and they're buying stuff online. So everything you do to get them to buy online has to be, you know, it has to maintain, the website is what has to maintain the value of the art. That's what I'm trying to say. As opposed to you standing there, them meeting the artist and seeing the value because you're explaining the hard work and the time and what went into it. So it's a different ballgame.
And it's a combination of factors. You need both, but one's going to be a stronger sell for you.
Like for me, I'm in a unique position where I probably have 150,000 people that come out to see me in person, but a lot of them are they're blue-collar workers, man. They don't go home and jump on the internet to follow me on social media. They just drop me an email when next year's concert comes around. Hey, dude, you coming? We want to buy some more art. So I probably have maybe 20,000 people combined following me on my social media networks, but I have way more in person, which is a very unique position to be in. That's not usually what happens these days. But that's what happens when you get out there. You know, I'm kind of, you know, I'm bringing back the guy traveling with his wagon selling hair tonic, you know, but I'm out at festivals selling artwork, and my shit works. You will not grow hair from what that guy sells you. So, totally different thing. How much for sugar? It depends. If you have enough weed, you got a bid. No. Yeah, the thing that gets me is marketing, and such needs to be free, but it needs to be worth doing to make sense. Yeah, I mean, like, marketing, we're still figuring that shit out because it changes daily. People are into one thing and not the other, you know. All of a sudden, Snapchat blows and there's another one. Oh, there you go. I got to make some calls.
That shit better be fucking good.
Fire.
If I wanted 2 pounds of that sitting around.
Yeah. Oh, you could smoke that in a night. Pound in a crepe. All right, and we got tentacles. Holy shit. Yeah, I think we got an almost completed painting here. I'm actually going to stop once I'm going to do these teeth real quick. Tighten up the little buds up here, and then I will probably call it a night. Yeah, about 20 minutes or so, whatever. But I'm gonna kind of let this settle and decide if I want to drop the background, how I want to get that background in. So, because I like the idea of like the red and the gold, because that just definitely is a Chinese restaurant colors, are Chinese restaurant colors, but I need to mess around with a few little few patterns to see if I how I want to get the striping in. I just had to get Sugar's attention. Oh, you ain't pulling him away from the pipe. Oh. That's like Tina Turner. Yeah.
That's like a lot of people.
Or that's like Whitney Houston. There we go. Bobby Brown. Richard Pryor.
Richard motherfucking Pryor.
The original crack addict. Oh, you are 100% welcome, dude. That's why one of the main reasons I wanted to start streaming, and it wasn't because of Cockpaw. It was so I could spread the word.
Oh, no, it should have been.
Yeah, it should have been about Cockpaw. No, I'm just tired of seeing artists get fucked over, and I'm tired of seeing them charge low prices and thinking that's all they can get. And there's going to be a fucking resurgence. There's going to be a revolution, and if I got to lead it, I'm in. But I'm tired of people going to Costco and buying 70-inch fucking TVs and then complaining about how much my art costs. Now I just fucking laugh at them. And you can too! But yeah, we'll work next couple of years. It's going to be a comprehensive plan on how to help artists, how to get it. Sugar and I have been doing this so long. We've got it. We've done it. We just need to turn it into a business plan. We need to get all of it dialed in, and it's there. We just have to siphon through 30 collective years of doing this shit or more, half a century, and then figure out how it's going to be the most effective for you guys. So I'll ride a horse with a giant nib pen as a lance for you, Sean Dietrich. You got it. That would be awesome. We got to make that happen. That needs to be in front of the tour bus driving down the highway. That would be absolutely insane, But in all honesty, all realness, yeah, I'm glad I can help. That's what I'm here for. If you have any questions, if you guys think of anything too, Sean@SeanDietrichArt.com. Can you type that in? That's my email. Feel free. That's my personal email. Well, it's my business email, but it's not the spam email where I send my credit card statements. If you guys think of anything, you have any questions or whatnot, feel free to reach out. All right, Mr. Guru, what would you sell my beadwork for? Well, keep saying I'm a guru. Give me some, this will be a little bit harder because I haven't dealt in like textiles and beads and beadwork like that.
Well, how long does it take?
What is the hour? Yeah, I mean, how many hours? What's the size even? I mean, are these, well, I know you do like earrings, so let's say a pair of earrings. How long do they take?
And what does the supplies cost?
Supplies, it's handmade, so that opens up doorways. I mean, my wife makes earrings out of cruelty-free feathers, and she gets like trinkets, antique trinkets and whatnot, and she has no problem selling them for anywhere between $40 to $80, depending on the, how complex they are. But it's not, she doesn't hand make everything, Oh, shit. Does this open in another window? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, pretty dope. These took 9 hours, and there's a lighter to show size. Okay. I mean, 9 hours of work, you know.
What's your time for it?
Basically, got to figure out what your time was worth, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, did you see it?
Nah.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up again to show Sugar.
Holy fuck.
It's fucking insane how detailed they are. Like, and that's a lighter.
And that's a keychain?
Earrings.
Earrings. So each of them take 9 hours or collectively?
It said these took 9 hours, so I'm assuming both, but
So,
if I had to throw a price out, I wouldn't, I don't know, what, $80 for a pair of earrings? I mean, that's, for earrings, that's high-end, but they're handmade.
I mean, and your time is worth so much more than fucking
Yeah.
minimum wage.
But that's minimum wage. I'd try for 200.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know?
If you're not making at least $20 to $25
Yeah.
an hour, what is it worth doing?
Work faster! No. I mean,
Yeah, well, once you have the process down, reproduce more, you know?
yeah, I mean, are they one of a kind? Are they, I mean, each one is handmade, though. I mean, that's what you got to push, you know, when you're doing something like that.
At some point, it's like, this is my collection, it's one of a kind. This shit costs what it costs. You're worth what you're worth. If you're a good salesperson, you can sell anything.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers buy, don't, like...
I mean, there's earrings for thousands of dollars. I mean, you know, and not just because it has a diamond stuck in it, you know, I mean...
Not at all, even.
I mean, because, you know, that's what luxury is all about, is they don't sell you earrings. They sell you the craftsmanship. They sell you the artist.
Well, that's the other question
you know,
you want to ask yourself is, are you using materials worthy of your time?
That's a good point, too. But, I mean, because if you want to sell Legos for millions of dollars, it better be, like, a big fucking Lego. Like those giant sculptures or whatever. I mean,
or you've got to be doing something ingenious that nobody else is doing. You've got to be unique enough.
Selling, concepts, conceptual. I mean, the designs. The design is cool, and the detail work in that is pretty insane. I mean, 9 hours. That's nuts. But yeah, I mean, that's where I would start. And it depends where you're selling, clientele. Like in San Diego, if I started selling, like if I did a show in La Jolla, it's all rich people. I would bump those prices way the fuck up.
She didn't make the design, she just did the work.
Yeah, you know.
That's like paint by numbers.
All right. Yeah, so, I mean, I would, you know, well, here's the deal. I would start coming up with my own designs. And then hand making them and putting that much time in, and that would justify a really high price, a good price, a couple $100 even for, you know.
What you're using, get glass beads that are, you know, maybe like.
Yeah, are there higher quality beads or different levels of, you know, or is that just standard issue? I mean, I don't know that industry, so these are all types of, you know, things to think of. But if you start coming up with your own designs, because the problem is when someone knows that design is readily available, then you have to explain why that price is justified. And then when you start coming up with your own designs, you know, because that's where the value is. Like not everybody, no, there's not 50 million artists in the world that painted this. I fucking painted it. You know, and this just got designed because you guys helped me with it. So.
I would tell, so Kai is asking a question. I would tell him.
8 by 10 being 100.
This conversation applies to him too. Like, how long
does
it take you to make that painting at a bigger size? Is it more detailed? Is it just as detailed as an 8 by 10?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you multiply it by that, or, you know, there's a lot of factors to look at.
Yeah. I mean, my 24 by 48s, you know, they'll sell for about $8,000, $8,500 right now. But, you know, I need to get at least $500 to $700 an hour for what I do, you know, to make it worth it. And like I said, you know, in that chapter in the book, when I sell an original, it should be life-changing. It should pay the entire car payment, all my bills. I mean, right now, it should pay all the bills for a month. It should buy me the brand new whatever the hell that I need. It should be Moonwitch. Like if there's I don't know, like if there's something in your industry that, I don't even know how to explain it, like a piece of equipment or something that would make help you create that faster, if that's even a thing, forgive me if that's an insult, and like, I'm not trying to say like bust them out faster, but if there's something, that's what an original price should be. Don't price your shit for square inch. I mean, here's the deal. If you charge per square inch or per square foot, if I say paint me a red dot on a white canvas and some other guy says paint me the Battle of Gettysburg, are you going to charge them the same? I mean, you're putting so much more effort into the Gettysburg painting that, I mean, fuck yeah, I'd rather do red dot on a white canvas. I mean, you got to look at complexity. So for instance, like, for like my buddy's painting of his grandfather's storming Normandy and whatnot, now that's taken years to do. That was a very expensive painting because I had to read a book, to find out about this man's life. I had to do a lot of research on World War II. I had to watch videos. I had to take time. So all that time has to be accounted for in the price as well. It's a lot to think about because it's, a lot of people do just paint something and go, well, if I get $100 for this, I'd be happy. But, if you're trying to make a career out of this, how is that going to further your career? What's that going to buy your business? What's that going to add to your assets and keep you creating? Moonwitch, for the 9 hours it takes you to make those earrings, are you going to sell it for enough money to afford you and to pay you for 27 hours to create 3 more pairs of earrings, so that they're already paid for and your profit margin's up? And then the welder, it's going to buy my business hookers. Exactly. There you go. And those girls, they ain't going down on their price. You better believe that.
They're going down for their
They're going down for their price, yeah. But those are things you have to look at. You need that money to afford you. You need to know, like, what you're charging needs to afford you, and not only pay you for your time, but pay you for the time it's going to take to replace that, for the time it's going to take to do another one, and then the one after that. Is it going to buy the supplies for 15 more? And yeah, it defines your worth, and that's the great thing about commission jobs, freelance jobs, whatever, you write your paycheck. Now there's a whole, like, okay, well, where do I find, and then you got to get into, okay, where do I find the people to buy this? And then you start getting into, like, how do you increase your odds, doing more shows, getting out there more, putting a little bit of that money to social media. So let's say one pair of earrings sells for $80. That's $5 worth of supplies. You have $75. You pay yourself a little money, and then you have $25 left over to run a Facebook ad for a month. And then on and on and on and on. So when you start breaking down the numbers like that is when you can start to see why justifying and how, justifying charging someone that much, so, or what you do. It's got to make sense. And I'll tell you too, when you get artists like me that are at a show, and let's say maybe, what is it, about 6-7 years ago, I was at a show, I was painting, my 2x4s back then were going for about $800, and there was a guy next to me doing like 8.5 by 11 canvases, and he was selling them for $20, and he's like, oh, I just need to eat tonight. And I'm like, that's bullshit. And to put that guy right next to me, now I look like the asshole, So I had to sit there and, like, when I was selling all night, I almost had to, like, talk shit about him just to make sure my stuff looked right, which is horrible. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, dude, you can't, this guy's just trying to eat. I'm trying to build a legacy. A little bit of a difference. And I tried to talk to him about it. I was like, dude, raise your prices. I'm like, because how good is it going to feel when someone pays $100 for that and you can eat for a week? So it may sound simple, like I have something, it cost me $20 in supplies. It took this long. But, once you start, as far as creating a business out of this, looking at all the things that actually go into the numbers, that's when things get interesting. There we go. Woo! Kitty, kitty, cat. So there we go. We're done except for the background, and I'll think about that tomorrow. But it is 2 a.m. and I haven't been listening to the hydration bot. I can already feel my throat being scratched. Thank you, Moonwitch. And I hope what I said has, answered something or helped you, or if it was a load of bullshit that you were like, I don't understand a word you were saying. Let me know. If I can email you or whatnot, or can give you some more pointers or whatnot. I want to make sure that, the advice I give is worth it. But, yeah, painting is finished. I like it. I like the colors. I love the purple. I love how, the dark and then the lighter blue and then the orange, the complementary color. I think we did a great job. Yeah, I'm going to figure out the red and the gold. And even if it, maybe it might just be like a thin little thing of gold that goes around, or it might just be this. I was going to do a big thing of red in here, but I like how these kind of float, so I don't think that's it. I think maybe on the outside here, I'm going to border it with 2 red lines maybe and some gold. Or I may just put something like maybe kind of a cool little complementary thing to that and down. I'll figure it out. But Thank you, welder. I charge 10 an hour for the work, so some of your rings are 30. The pair I showed you are 80. All right, or well, 90, right? 9 hours. Yeah. Just make sure you're getting what you're worth. I mean, it's you learned something. You took the time. They're paying for all that. They're not paying for your 9 hours of time. They're paying for the 30 years or whatever it took to learn it, or 6 months, or 5 years, or whatever. The art school, that's what. There's some meme that goes around on the internet that sometimes pops up that explains that, or has it, a little more eloquent than I'm saying it. But yeah, I just want to make sure everyone gets paid what they're worth, and But I know it can be, sometimes people look at a pair of earrings and size, will fuck with their mind as to what to pay. And it's like, but you're in the fashion industry. Are you kidding? I see what my wife pays for some clothes. Believe me. Like, it's astounding. All right. I diggity do. Let's see here. So tomorrow I will be on 9 p.m. and all that good stuff. Who's on right now? Of course the Jub Jub's on. I'm going to go raid the Jub Jub. If you guys would join me, that'd be awesome. If not, I will see you tomorrow at 9. Thank you, guys. This was an awesome stream tonight. I think basically what did we do? We finished the painting, except for the background. We established the order of the Cockpaw. Talked about a lot of business side of art. I'm sure we'll continue that conversation. The Gimp, you badass motherfucker. Thanks for being here and being you. Yes, boil it down to something simple. Don't undervalue you or the skill you have to produce things. Exactly. So, yeah, that's really all that can be said, man. I mean, it's just get what you're fucking worth. Woo! We're going to go raid the Jub Jub. Boom. Cool. Thank you guys so much. I will sleep well, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. I really appreciate everything. The raids, the hosts, the subs, the follows. Thanks for just being a cool group of fucking people, too. I didn't know who I was going to attract, and I thought you were all going to be a bunch of not cool weirdos, but